Hey guys, it's Amy,
And it's Kayla.
and welcome to Two Virgos, One Table. Alrighty, guys, today we just have a couple of topics that are very near and dear to our hearts. I've been trying to plan a vacation for a hot ass minute.
Me too.
What's your ideal vacation?
My ideal vacation is having no phone and being either in the mountains near a lake or on the beach by the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I want a box of Cheez-Its and like
that's
five
the ideal.
five sub sandwiches and a big giant bowl of fruit and like some music going. But not from my phone. Maybe like a hot beach guy or something.
Is, so is he singing or does he have
He does
the
not talk.
Bluetooth?
He doesn't speak.
He doesn't speak.
At least not my language, so that's fine.
If he says something in his language, it's okay.
It's fine.
I don't know what you're saying, so it's fine.
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh God. Well, I've been wanting to go to Greece for years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so definitely Greece.
What would you do there?
Honestly, absolutely nothing.
I love it.
And you know what's crazy is Greece is so culturally significant, and like the history. Uh, but honestly, it's so beautiful there. First off, um, and its beaches are gorgeous. I would literally just be on the beach the entire time. I want to go to Greece for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
No plan, no itinerary. I know, very un-Virgo of me, but
If it's just you, you don't have to plan
right.
it.
If it's just me, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to organize anything. And I just go and I sit on the beach and do absolutely nothing.
I love it.
And if I want to go, to the museums or the coliseums up there, absolutely I'll go.
Oh yeah.
I just don't want to have to plan it. I don't want to have to be there at a certain time, have tickets already pre-ordered or anything like that.
Just show up.
Yeah, just show up.
See where Greece takes you.
What happens in Greece stays in Greece.
Yes. I'm gonna go there too. But I'll go on a different trip so we can be
Oh, we'll do the solo trip and then we'll do one
meet
together.
up at a together trip.
Oh yeah. Or I'll go for like 1 week.
And then
you'll come the second week and then I'll leave and you'll stay your second week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that way we get
a week
our time together and then our time apart.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's such a great idea. I wish more people were cool with that.
Oh my God, let's do it.
I feel like this would be a hot take, like if couples did that or something,
Absolutely.
People would crash out.
Oh yeah. Well, and also see, here's my toxic trait. I would want my significant other.
Don't tell them.
I would want my significant other to be like downright depressed. I'm not there. I'd want them grieving on the beach, just crying.
Oh my God.
Like, you know what would make this so much better? Amy. That's my problem, is that I would want them absolutely in shambles, and to the point that they wouldn't even have a good time. But then me on
you don't want to be in shambles.
Yeah, me on my time, whenever it's my vacation, I am like having the time of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very Virgo thing. And I think most of us don't ever want to admit that.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, and then like I also wouldn't ever want to go with like me being in a relationship, because then like you have the relationship while you're in Greece and you can't like do your flirty thing with all the Greek guys.
Yeah, unless your partner's into that.
That's true. That's true. That is true.
So you could have your cake and eat it too.
Something's getting ate.
Oh yeah, your cake's getting it. Wait, we're not supposed to tell them what happens in Greece.
Oh yeah.
Don't go to Greece.
That's just for me. What happens in Greece is exclusive.
Go to Greece, but you're not getting your cake ate.
It's an all-inclusive package. Once you go to Greece, it comes with the experience.
Oh my gosh, I love
You get a Greek man approaching you on the beach, and he's got a flyer like, "Hey, Amy, are you ready for your cake eating? Your cake testing?" It's like, what?
Oh my god.
What if you like booked the trip and you didn't know?
One of those weird spa things.
It's like when you get to the nude beach and everybody starts taking off their clothes. Whoa, what the fuck is happening here?
You don't want to know something hilarious?
What?
We had all the kids down in Texas one time at the beach, and we were driving on the beach in the car. And we kept driving and driving and driving, and eventually, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of naked people around us, and we had all the kids in the car, and I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh my god! And I'm like, crashing out.
Cover your eyes.
Postpartum, so I'm like, I don't know why it's bothering me, but it is. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Like,
it's fine. It's not a big deal. Totally crashing out.
I was like so scared. I'm like, what if we get stuck in the sand and the naked people come over to help us? I'm gonna fucking die, dude.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine schlong out trying to push the fucking car? Trying to push the fucking car out.
And the kids are pointing at questions, and you're just like, I don't want to be here anymore. I can't do it.
And you could tell the difference between the people who are like actually making an effort and like putting some work in it. It's like, yeah, that's why God blessed you. That's why God blessed you with a nice rack.
Yes.
How would you survive a zombie apocalypse in a mall?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck. You're not gonna like my answer.
I wouldn't survive.
It would be my 13th reason.
There's no surviving.
It became over for me.
There's absolutely no surviving.
Yeah.
Take me the fuck out, dog.
But if I don't have a gun, I'd be forced to survive because I don't know how else I would do it. But
I mean, I'd just let him eat me.
oh hell no! Hell no! What?
I mean, you're gonna die.
You're physically
That's
getting
what
eaten.
you gotta get them all centralized in a location and then have them all pounce at once.
No, that's terrifying. I would have fucking nightmares.
You ain't gonna have nightmares when you're dead.
No, nightmares tonight after this fucking podcast. I'm scared of zombies, bro.
Are you?
That's my irrational fear. I'm so for real.
Okay, I can't make fun of that though because my irrational fear is mushrooms.
Oh.
No, have you seen The Last of Us? So this one's into that because The Last of Us is like zombies but with mushrooms and fungus. And so, like, if you've ever fucking seen that, The Last of Us, the whole premise behind it is that mushrooms have adapted to the raising climate change and the raising temperatures. And so now they can survive and basically have a host inside your body.
Oh my god.
Because your body is at like, I think like 94 or something degrees, whatever. And so that's the whole premise behind The Last of Us. And that's why people got like sick and, you know, taken over because the mushrooms hosted that body. Absolutely fucking not, because climate change is definitely real. And what if that shit does happen?
That would be horrible.
I know. So me and you both kind of have like the same fear, like, but on
By the way, we don't condone violence towards yourself or others, but
TW suicide.
yeah, don't take it too seriously, guys.
Unfortunately, it is going to be my 13th reason, though. Honestly, any minor inconvenience is my 13th reason.
Oh, yeah.
I'm over here like, man, if these motherfuckers.
Right? That's crazy.
So, what's your favorite movie? Because you don't like
movie?
zombies, so it's not going to be a zombie movie.
My favorite movie is Only You with Robert Downey Jr.
I think I've seen that one.
And Marissa Tomei.
Oh, yeah.
And they're in Greece, I think. Yeah, they're in Greece. It's really romantic and super cool. It's very old.
God. So my favorite movie is kind of like a cheesy one. Have you ever seen After?
After?
Mm-hmm.
No, what's that?
So it's like a girly chick flick movie. But it's based off of this book called After by Anna Todd. Yeah. That she made that book as a fan fiction of Harry Styles.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think it like started
Did
on.
he play?
No.
Oh man, that would have been freaking amazing.
No, the main character, his name is Hero. The main actor, his name is Hero Phineas Tiffin, and I think that's how you say his name. Don't quote me on it, but he is so gorgeous, and he the movie itself, I didn't realize that it was a series when I very first watched it, and it ended on a cliffhanger, and I never knew if there was going to be a second one or not.
What?
Yeah, and so like I like saw it on Netflix when I was in college, and just started watching it, and so for years I waited for the second one to come out, and then I found out that there was a second one, and it was a book series, so I ended up reading the books.
What?
Yeah, I love that movie.
That's amazing.
But it's a girly little chick flick movie. Which sport is the most exciting to watch, and which is the most boring to watch?
Okay.
Most exciting, sand volleyball.
Yeah.
Stay with me.
Okay, I'm following. I agree.
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Cause also hockey.
I know, but
Hockey I would say is more exciting because like they have like the fights and they really rally the crowd and stuff into it. So I will change my answer. Hockey is definitely more exciting. Sand volleyball though,
that's
close second.
Yeah, that's a good close second.
But most boring, football.
Football? Yeah.
Football's so boring.
That's super controversial.
I know.
People are gonna lose it.
I know they're gonna have all these hate comments. That's okay. What's my cup of tea does not have to be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah, we don't want to always share with you either.
But no, for real, like I'm not a football fan.
That's okay.
Even like the Super Bowl, I don't like to watch. I do understand football. I understand like how you get points and all that stuff. I just don't like it.
That's okay.
I mean, there's people who, prefer soccer. There's people who prefer volleyball. There's people who prefer hockey. But, I mean, definitely not football. Football's not for me.
The sport I think that's most exciting would also be hockey. I love hockey, and I used to play hockey, and as our dear friend likes to call it, the boy aquarium is our favorite place to go. And the most boring sport to me would be, let's say, golf.
Golf. Oh, yeah.
I'm just bored with it.
It's
a sport for me that I'd rather play.
I agree.
I'd play it, but I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. I don't ever think of golf as an actual sport.
We don't think of golf at all.
I don't recognize it.
It doesn't exist in our world.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't ever think of golf, like, whenever I think of, like, most boring sports, okay, yes, technically golf is a sport. Sure.
Yeah.
However, I'm never gonna be like, oh yeah, golf's the most boring, because football exists.
I would play golf over football, personally.
Oh,
for sure. Choose.
For sure, yeah.
Because at least I know there's drinks. There's a cart girl.
Oh yeah, this is the one that walks around with
yes.
Or drives around with the liquor.
And I get to drive a little golf cart around. And
I know. And then if you were to play football and like you get sacked or something, my back's gonna hurt afterwards. I'm not a fan.
I'm gonna be in the hospital.
I'm letting you know, if I go down, I'm not coming up.
No, same. You better lift me up, somebody. Carry my ass home.
Did you ever play like powder puff or anything in high school? Did your high school ever do that?
We had powder puff, yeah.
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 We had powder puff. I never played, but
it was stupid.
Yeah, because
that's actually the most boring sport ever.
Because they have the guys like either coaching or like their cheerleaders and stuff, and like the cheerleading is the most entertaining part of it.
It is. Facts.
If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be?
That's a good question. I know who I want to pick.
Who?
Amelia Earhart. What?
Why Amelia Earhart?
So I found out an interesting piece of information about her.
That she's from Kansas.
That as well. But also that she had actually had contacted through emergency radio to multiple people that were all males, and they ignored her because she was a woman. And I think part of the reason that she died was because they ignored her.
Well, yeah, for sure.
So it's an interesting piece of history.
That is interesting.
I don't know that much about her, but that's, if I could have a meal with somebody, I would want to talk to her.
I mean, I think I would just want to know, like, not only like the struggles that she faced, like being a woman in that field, but like, how did she get the education?
Yeah, she got a fucking plane and all that shit. It's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah, I could definitely agree to that. I would say Joan of Arc because, one, she played such a huge role in liberating France.
Yes.
And the fact that, like, she was very religion, like, guided.
Yeah.
And I would want to know specifically how the vision started, you know, how she, like, started with her kind of leaning towards, like, the piety and stuff like that. I would want to know more information about specifically how the religion, like, shaped her into going the route that she went and, like, fighting. And because if you look back at that time, women, one, it was unheard of for them to be fighting.
Yeah.
Two, religion and women around that time reinforces that. It reinforces, like, more trad wife behavior and stuff. Like, you got to be at home, taking care of the kids and doing the dishes and the laundry and all this stuff. So, like, I would want to know how specifically her, like, religious visions and her, like, leaning toward into her religion helped her go into the route of, like, fighting and helping liberating France.
That's amazing.
Yeah. She also cross-dressed to prevent sexual assault. And she was super, super intelligent.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it really reminds me of, like, book characters.
Yeah.
Like, book icons, feminist books and stuff like that. Especially, like, if you read, like, Throne of Glass or Fourth Wing or anything, you have those really strong female main characters that not only are they such, like, an active part in the war or whatever, but they are they're women having to navigate all the males and the oppressive oppressive ideals that are put on them being women in war.
Yeah.
So, do you prefer fiction or nonfiction books?
That's tough.
Not for me. Fiction every day.
I feel like most of the time I would choose fiction, but there's a lot of times I like books about plants.
See,
and cooking books.
I don't really want to pick up a book for something that I could search on Google.
Yeah.
I will agree that, like, there's a lot of books that have information that you can't just find through a normal Google search. However, if I'm picking up a book, it is most likely to escape from my reality.
Yeah.
And so I'm picking up a fiction book every single time.
That makes sense.
What book has changed one of your long-held opinions? Man, I don't know, because I feel like all the books that I read reinforce my opinions. The women are badasses and men suck, and
I feel like that too. Only thing that's, like, really changed my opinion when it comes to therapy and stuff. So not really, I would say, books, but just, like, different experiences and then things that I've watched and, like, read online. Because I also do a lot of online reading as well. And I read different forms.
Are you a Kindle girly?
Not quite.
Are you more hardback
Hardback
when it comes to the actual book itself? Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like I used to like think therapy was the enemy and therapy was bad and something
Mm-hmm.
horrible was going to happen to me if I went and all these things and
Well, yeah, you can't be too honest with them.
yeah.
You gotta lie a little bit.
You gotta find the fine line.
Yeah, the fine
Yeah.
line. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm not gonna be so honest that I get institutionalized.
Yeah, because it's like that's not the direction I'm going, obviously, but
Right.
I'm definitely more open to like self growth as well.
For
And
sure.
I've had some like mindful books
Mm-hmm.
that I've like workbooks that I've done,
Mm-hmm.
and those are very interactive. You can write in them. It's been super helpful. It's helped with me like in the way that I've changed my parenting
Mm-hmm.
and like the way that I react to things. I'm not as reactive as I used to be.
I will say that not necessarily one specific book, but
Yeah.
I guess like an experience or several books that like kind of changed my outlook on life is college. When I
Yeah.
went to college, I got a huge wake up call for like being an adult, the world around me, how I viewed my childhood versus like how I was going to take, whatever happened in my childhood into my adulthood and how I was going to move on from it. And so, like, honestly, I am who I am today because of what I experienced while I was in college.
That's
I
amazing.
I definitely, and this is such a privileged thing to like say, but I think that if you have the ability to do it and you have the want to do it, because if you don't want to, you're not going to get the same
Experience.
experience out of
Yeah.
it. But if you have the ability, the financial ability to do it, go to college. Get outside of your hometown. Go experience something with other cultures, even if it's not college. Go get a new job in a different area with different people than who you grew up with, so that way you can experience different ideas and different people and cultures and backgrounds and people from different areas, because at the end of the day, your hometown probably had some sort of toxic mindset when it came to certain groups of people.
Yeah.
Or even if it's not your hometown, because like Wichita is pretty diverse.
Yeah, it
But
is.
even if it's not your hometown, your family, your friend group,
Yeah.
your friend's family, if you stay within the same circle of people, you adopt their mindsets, and so you gotta branch out for sure.
I like that. That's
Yeah,
a really good take.
definitely. I loved college specifically for that reason. As much as like you hate getting up at 8 a.m. to go to class and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I learned so much outside of the actual classroom that is so invaluable to me now.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's better for schools to be bigger or smaller?
Hmm. I would say smaller and more spread out, but I wouldn't want less schools. I would want more schools
Mm-hmm.
and smaller classroom sizes. That way, here's why. My biggest issue is the commute.
Yeah.
There's so many things that take into account. It cuts down on time with family. It cuts down on time with work, or say then you have to pay for an after school program, and those are super expensive. But the biggest issue that I've always had as a parent is like not being able to have my kids walk to school because there's
Yeah.
not safe sidewalks, or the schools not close enough to the neighborhood that we live in, and they have these huge maps for one school, and they make the school slightly bigger, but they're still not big enough to accommodate the amount of students they have.
I think that it could go either way. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, having more smaller schools, more spread out, would be more convenient for sure. I think that if we had schools within like the hotspot zones,
Yeah.
east side, west side, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, whatever, you had them in the hotspot zones, but you had bigger schools
Yeah.
and you had them appropriately staffed. I think that having the a less amount of schools
Yeah.
allows you to more appropriately staff schools
Because then
and
everybody's
allows
closer
more
together.
funding to go to the schools that we have.
I see. So the way the system is.
Yes.
I got
the
you.
way the
That's
system
a good
is,
take.
I think that especially like the fact that there's not enough money to go to like the arts programs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they're cutting more too.
But if you had a less amount of schools, you have more for those schools to have more money to put into them. And so like you can make the buildings bigger, and having bigger buildings, yes, that's more of an upfront cost.
Yeah.
But over time, that's not gonna be a cost like 10 years down the road that you have a bigger building other than your utilities and stuff.
Right.
Which allows you to put more money in the long term within different programs inside the school, keep updated textbooks. Because I don't know about you, but when I went to high school, we had textbooks from like 2003. Yeah. And so like at that point, there's no point in having that class if you're teaching off something that happened 10 to 15 years before that. Yeah. Everything's outdated. And like,
it's so terrible.
One of the things that I hated about college was that they would require you to buy the textbooks, right? I never did. After my first year, I learned my lesson. I did not buy the textbooks from the bookstore. I would like try to go and outsource them myself from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
But what is the stupidest thing in the world is they will have a textbook that they publish like in 2015, and then they'll like rearrange the chapters or like change a couple of words here and there and then republish it for 2016, and they want you to have the most republished version. And it's the same stuff.
That's crazy.
It's the stupidest thing ever. And so I used to buy older versions of the same textbook.
Yeah.
And if I absolutely had to have it, which 99% of the time I did not.
Yeah.
I used to just buy an older version of the same textbook, and I got it on like textbooks.com for like $4.
Wow.
Versus the 100 and something that I would have to spend in the bookstore.
That's a really good deal.
Yeah.
Go girl.
I know.
I'm so proud of you.
That's a plug. Look it up online or something. Try to find it somewhere else, because the bookstore is not it. Is privacy a thing of the past?
It's starting to feel like that, but I don't want it to be.
I think that privacy as a loose term is not. I think that you do have to go through more hoops in order to get true privacy.
I feel like that too.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to my house, like we know we have all these devices that have microphones in them and cameras, and it's like just be mindful and have intention of like having a space in your home that is free of devices if you can help it. Not everybody can.
And like on top of that though, like you have the permissions like for all your different apps that allow location. Well, there's your privacy goes right out the window the second you do that.
Because it's all digital.
Yeah, and then like you have, I share my location with this person. I share my location for that person for safety matters, sure, but then there goes my privacy. What if I want to do something that I don't want them knowing about, but also I need to be safe? I
have a solution for you.
Oh yeah, what's that?
You just get disposable cameras. You can still get those processed, and only the person processing them will see the pictures.
Well, I was talking about location. Oh. I was talking about location.
I'm talking about pictures. Wow. Who are you trying to hide from, and what have I got on my camera?
No, but like you get up to some things, and you're like. And then you get that text from your friend, and your friend's like, "Where are you at?"
Oh my god!
Hey! Why is this an interrogation? I need my lawyer present.
That's so funny.
And it's just me at my ex's house.
Of course you are. Bad girl.
That's what they say. Should we bring back extinct animals?
There's a movie on that.
All of them? Yeah, it's Jurassic World.
All of the extinct animals?
It just says extinct animals. I would say some of them, yes. Some of them. Because like you have like rhinos, white rhinos and stuff like that I think are either very close to extinct or if not extinct.
I'd be scared that they would just get extinct again because they can't survive in the climate.
Is it because they can't survive in the climate, or is it because of poaching?
Yes.
That too.
Both. Both.
Both.
Humans are here still. So I think they should get to come back when we are all done.
Absolutely.
I think that there should be a long period of time where it's just animals enjoying the planet after the humans are gone. Obviously, that's like...
Honestly, everything would be so much better if humans were gone. Honestly.
We're never going to beat the 13th reason allocations. Never.
Honestly. You know what? I would be better off if I was gone.
I need a time machine. Send me back with the freaking dinosaurs.
I don't know about that. No. I was definitely born in the right era. Yeah. Because I'm letting you know right now, if I was like a cave woman or something, I would have talked back. There's no like...
You'd have been punching the shit out of somebody. Well, you would be the one in charge.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like you would be.
Absolutely.
Because of your personality. You'd be
absolutely.
You'd be definitely in charge.
Yeah, my little caveman boyfriend, you were the provider, and that is strictly it. You provide, you go out and you hunt, because I'm not doing that.
And then you amuse me.
You amuse me. You put on a show.
Paint the rock. No.
Grunt for me. Instead of bark for me, it's grunt for me.
He's dancing around in the sand, like the guy helping me with my van. I'm kidding.
Dig out. It's just me laughing at it. Alrighty, guys. Well, that wraps up the 3rd episode. It was pretty random today, but that's okay. Sometimes it'd be like that.
It's a good day.
Yeah. So, we will see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day.
Take care.
Bye.